Hey guys, how's it going? Octavian here playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Checking out the JP version today. We have some huge updates rolling through. These same updates are probably going to be rolling through on global too within the next few weeks, if not sooner. So, definitely pay attention even if you don't pay JP. This is pretty big stuff. We're definitely going to be seeing it soon. So this is coming out in just a few minutes here in JP. Maintenance is scheduled to be done at 6:30 Eastern time. So almost there. We're going to be doing checking out the new update as soon as it rolls through. But I figured I'd get it started going through the updates, which have already posted as far as like the notices in game. So the first thing we're taking a look at is looks like we had some main quest and proud mode quest added. All right, so it looks like we added 5 story quests. The story of Union Cross, which finally opened the curtain. What is Union Leader's first job? So it looks like we're going to be checking out the first job of the Union Leaders. That's pretty exciting. And then they're adding Proud Mode quests. We're getting 25 more Proud Mode quests. I'm still working on grinding that out. I'm at like 350 right now since I started about 30 days ago. So definitely got some more work for me now. But pretty cool. We're going to be able to get 45 magic mirrors. And then we're going to be getting 2 power stones, 2 speed gems, power gems, 2 speed gems, and then 2 magic gems. So that is awesome. Free gems is always cool. Doesn't look like we're getting any dark matter or electrum. Looks like we have everything we need for our keyblades so far as I can tell from this translation. Alright, and that's just more generic information. Alright, so that's the first update. Next update. Alright, adjustment and trouble of game. Alright, so basically... Okay, so these are some bug fixes that they did. So, Ava EX, Gula EX, and Aced EX. They all had a glitch where in raid bosses, when you destroyed the parts, it was still counting as multiple enemies. So you weren't getting your maximum multiplier when you got it down to just the individual guy, making those medals be weaker than what they should be against raid bosses. They fixed that, so that's awesome. I personally have a Gula EX, and it's been frustrating that I'm not getting the maximum potential on raid bosses. So I'm pretty excited to see how much damage I'm doing now with that, and I copied Xi'an HD, and then a friend copied my little double raid. Should be amazing now. Alright, and then, so they updated it to where beforehand, like 1 through 4 stars had slightly different abilities than the 5-star and the 6-star versions. So what they updated is so that they're all going to have, just trying to make sure I'm reading this right. So yeah, so like all fixed damage medals are going to be the same from what I can tell. Any medals where they had a different ability for the lower versions, they're going to be matching the 5-star version now. So that's pretty cool, especially for the fixed damage medals. That's because the lower versions do way less. So this is going to be pretty awesome if you have a sweet, medal that you pulled but didn't bother to level up all the way. Now it's going to be doing, the higher fixed damage, right off the bat, which can help a lot in Proud Mode. Alright, poison damage, the cap for it used to be 40,000, now it's going up to 100,000. That's going to be a big help and a big incentive to put poison on some medals. That could be a big boost for a lot of stuff, get you that extra 60,000 damage you need. Fixed a bug attached to, just taking a look here, illustrated Moogle. So some of them were coming attached with skills. It was like a glitch. So I guess they fixed that, so that's not going to happen anymore. I guess there was a bug where Twitter icon of a player is not being displayed properly on the screen. Fixed a bug where the numerical value will be displayed properly when you obtain Lux. When the Lux you obtain is 11 digits or more in the ranking parade, because it was glitching out. So that's cool, fixing bugs. One thing I don't see they mentioned at all is whether or not we can update our phones yet. As you can see on my phone, I have an update that's ready to install, and it's been ready to install for a very long time, but I'm afraid to update it because I want to be able to play my game. So they don't mention that at all. Hopefully, maybe you guys know somebody that's tested it. Definitely leave a comment if you guys know about that. I can update the video. But it doesn't appear that they've updated it for the new Android yet. All right. Let's see what this one is. All right, I guess there's kind of a known issue that when you're just doing tap attacks, if you just continuously tap the enemy and continue tapping, you may attack a different enemy with the pet slot. So say there's two enemies. You're tapping on one. When it gets to the pet slot, the pet is actually attacking a different enemy. It's a known glitch, and they're working on it. Awakening ability when multiple simple metals with additional attack power of 40% are... I think it might just be further elaborating. I'm not 100% certain on that one. Oh, so that's the glitch that we've been having where you have, especially with friend metals, when you have metals with extra attack and it glitches out and it doesn't attack instead of letting you use the special attack. Straight up glitches. I don't know if you guys watch Smelly Octopus, but he has that glitch happen quite a bit on his videos, and he gets very frustrated about it. So I bet him and his baby will be super excited about that. All right. And these are some corrections in the past. They updated the avatar part names. Looks like they got rid of some like update materials from quests. Maybe they're giving like higher tier medals now. Not sure about that one. All right, they just did some little bug fixes here. Nothing too big. Adjusted the image of 0.2 Sora, which is cool because I have that medal and it doesn't look that great. And Zexium B, okay. On iOS, when exiting and restarting the app during a quest, in rare cases, the screen ability and forced termination may occur. So they fixed that by restarting the application several times when it occurred. So maybe they're just advising that's what you need to do. All right, let's see the next one here. Looks like some kind of glitch with the avatar boards that they fixed. That's another avatar board fix. Okay. They fixed something on Android. Translations are a little loose here. All right. They fixed the log. Okay, so these are just the bugs they've already fixed. Union cross bugs that they were having. Terra 0.2 and Riku 0.2 were all adjusted. Maybe it's because they look so weird. I don't know if you guys noticed, but those metals do look very strange. Just kind of plasticky. So maybe they just made them look a little better. I hope so. Alright, Coliseum consumption 0 AP. Reduced consumption, okay. Alright, increased drop rates for 101 Dalmatians. And fix some skill with skills update. Okay, so these are pretty old updates. We don't need to go through all of those. Alright. Alright, and here's the big stuff. Alright, so we have the appearance of the pet system. So I've already read up on this a little bit. Alright, so here we go. Pets can be equipped with medals and attacks used for that medal. It's going to be a 6 slot, guys. So we are getting a whole nother slot for our medals. And from what I can tell, the way that works is that copy medals are now like our partners' copy medals, and vice versa. If we want to copy our friend medals, that's going to have to go on the pet slot now. unless this slot is going on after the friend slot. They don't really specify, but I would think it would be this slot, then the friend slot. And as you can see, that one's a 2.4 multiplier. You level the multiplier up based on the medals you equip to them, and it sounds like there's some sort of an experience thing, maybe just from using it so much that levels it up. So it's actually going to be a powerful medal slot. It says right there slot 6. So friend medal is going to be slot 7 from the way it says. This is awesome. This is awesome, guys. And it's a universal slot. So we're going to be able to have a powerful medal at the back of every single Keyblade. Like, that is amazing. That is amazing. You can put any medal you want on there, and it's going to be getting a good multiplier. That's absolutely incredible. Definitely going to change things up a lot. So yeah, you push this little button by the medal here, and then that's how you equip the medal to the slot. All right, that's pretty awesome. It looks like it may be different per Keyblade, so you can set certain ones on certain Keyblades, which would make sense. And then, so to set up like the strength of the pet, you equip these 6 medals. It does say like things like their traits affect it. So I think however good the medals are you have equipped to it, that's how high your multiplier is going to be. I don't think it's like a gaining experience over time. I think it's just having 6 really good medals. And the awesome thing that they confirmed is that these medals can still be on your decks. You don't have to replace it. So you just take your basically 6 best medals, maybe 6 medals that have the most traits, because it did say traits affect it. And then, that affects how powerful. You see the little level up bar at the top there. So we're going to get into this and play with it once the update comes out in 3 minutes now, as long as it's on time. And then you can customize the look and everything of it. Pretty awesome. They still haven't really announced if we have to pay for it. The way they made it sound beforehand when they said getting 3,000 free jewels for your first pet, they made it sound like you're going to have to buy a pet. Like avatar boards kind of, which, I mean, that's okay. I can deal with that, but yeah, they better give us 3,000 free for a first one. I'd stink if we'd have to buy one right off the bat without any free gems or jewels. All right. And there's like an optimal button, so you can just press the enhance button, that little B icon there, and it will automatically put it to the best possible configuration for you. That's the way it sounds. The total point of the 6 medals is what determines the rank. When a rank goes up, you will master the attack power and raise the special skill. So basically raise the multiplier. All right. And there's special skills that pets will learn that will be activated under various conditions during the battle. That'd be cool if it could like block poison and stuff like that, or even maybe second chance. That would be incredible. So we'll have to see there, especially if that could proc separate from our own. That's pretty cool. I'm excited to see what we got. There's a special skill list button, so we're definitely gonna have to have some translations coming out, which I'm sure there will be, within hours of this update going out. All right, and right there, medals for strengthening will not be lost if they are used for strengthening. You can change them. You can also use medals that are set in the Keyblade for strengthening. So this is awesome. That's exactly the way it needed to be. All right, so that's the pet information, and the final one about 2.30. All right, guys, here we go. They changed the title screen, add the pet system, correspond to iOS's Game Center, kind of like how Android has like the achievements and stuff. There's comeback missions for people that have not logged in for 60 days. I'm guessing it's going to give you like a ton of jewels and stuff to really motivate you to get back into the game and start spending money. Added function scheduled to be released for operation. So I'm not sure what that's referring to. All right, so there's a clear deck button that can be used that shows, so for like Coliseum and high scores rankings, high score challenge rankings, you can now see what deck the person who obtained that score got. So that's pretty awesome to kind of see what your competition's using. They added a reward border, so basically it's going to show, like, for each tier of rewards, it'll show you what rank you need to get in order to obtain that next tier of rewards. So kind of see what you need to go for. Say you're aiming for top 100 on Lux, you know, you can see if it's even realistic that you're going to make it by the end of the week, or if you should just try and stick with your current ranking and not waste a bunch of time on it if you're not going to make it. So for sorting medals, they added guilt and traits. So that is incredible. All right, so you can sort by guilt and traits now. That's going to help a lot. All right, Lux level is going up to 500. It's not a huge increase, but way more avatar boards for sure. Everybody gets a free 100 slots, so that's awesome. Except for during the slot campaign, I maxed out my slots to 1,200, so hopefully they are increasing the amount of slots we have, or doing something for the people that already had max slots. It's going to be sad if we don't really get anything. They improved the tutorial quest. Hopefully we'll get some more rewards if we've already completed them. They kind of improved several of the main storyline quests for optimization. They added an initial avatar cost board. They don't really state if you're going to have to buy it or not. If it's free, that's awesome. Extra cost is always a good thing. They didn't really specify if pet medals are going to affect your cost. Because if so, that's going to kind of stink. That's 20 more that we're going to have to deal with. So maybe that's why they're adding another cost one to make up for the pets. That would make sense. All right. And then now you can start playing Union Crossed after Quest 24. If you're past 24... in between 25 and 80, the old one, just complete a quest and it will unlock it at that point in time. Change the medal ability effect to 4-star or less. We already discussed that. Terminal does not go to sleep during auto raid battles now, so that's awesome. And then other bug fix. So probably just everything we went over in the last one. So that's all the updates, guys. Oh God, let's just hop into this and see if we're ready to go. Here we go. Oh man, it's loading. Oh dang, the data's changed. Oh goodness. All right, so hopefully they didn't make it so we can't play this on our global devices. I'm sure I probably just have to get the update through the app, but that means I may not be able to use the update for a little bit here. So I'm going to try uninstalling, and not uninstalling, but shutting the app down and rebooting it. See how it goes. Hang with me, guys, and we'll get this figured out. If they updated it so we can't play on our devices anymore, I'm going to cry. So it'll be a little bit. Hope you guys have a good one. I'll be right back.